What is up, guys? Greg here from Spartan's Legacy with another recap. We actually faced 100% adults, and as you can see from the score, it was a little bit one-sided. Brought in a couple guests for this one. Wow, that was great English, by the way. You guys can comment on that one if you want. But I brought in Dylan. Say what's up.
Hey. Oh, were you saying I could comment on your bad English?
No, don't. Please don't. Let's just move on from that. And then we've got Grizz here. Say what's up.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, man, he's changing it up on me. Kind of threw me off there. And then we brought in Luke today, one of our Town Hall 11. Say what's going on.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, man, there was no Australian, like, good day or something like that. So there, in this video, you will see a little bit later, we had a guest appearance from the Mad Dog himself, Leroy. It's awesome commentary. You'll notice it right away. So first up, we're going to have Grizz kind of take us off. We're switching it up this week. We're going to bring out the Spartan of the Week. Whenever you're ready, Grizz.
Yeah, so we'll start it off with Spartan of the Week. This week we're actually switching it up. Got that line from Greg. We're going with the Town Hall 9 this week because our 10s had a pretty spread out war. We had a lot of good triples from a lot of people, but nobody really stood out above the pack. So we're going to introduce Dad. He had a six-pack this war. Our 9s had a strong war like always, but they weren't on track the whole way through. It just came out, got a nasty-ass six-pack, and became Spartan of the Week. So take it away, Greg.
All right, so he's coming in here, absolutely crushes this base, to be honest with you. He swags like a hound, a loon, a bunch of other stuff, a heel at the end of it. Pulls the CC there, easy lure. Which CCs are brutal. I hate them. I don't know if you guys have watched any of the Town Hall 9s trying to take care of them. They're super annoying. Heroes down. Poison as well. Town Hall 9 raids are different to commentate besides 10s. There's like, I don't plan them, so I don't know how to really say anything. What do you guys think?
Well, he's looking good. You know, this is a pretty typical strategy to try and pick off an AD and then use the skeleton spell to take down the queen. You see he's going to have his queen snipe that AD, and he's also grabbed a couple other defenses, as well as all the air targeting CC, which is, of course, all that's important. You'll notice he just used a loon to lure it, so that's very smart, you know, not dealing with any more than he needs to.
Yeah, and that's why you can take out the CC without actually having to deal with the ground troops. So he takes out the air CC, and then he deals with that with his heroes, and his heroes take down an AD and create a really nice funnel for his air troops. And it pretty much goes in from there, just wrecks it.
And he does a really nice job of doing sort of a two-part Lalo deployment, which is usually you see it in more rotational, and he did sort of two sections, one from 9 and one from 12. And then you'll notice he has not used a heal, he has not used a haste, and all the defenses are down.
And he swagged a max hound. It wasn't even like one of his hounds. Like he did that with Town Hall 9 hounds like it was nothing. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I think that's better than your swags, Luke. Sorry about that, but you know, 3 archers just doesn't do it when you're swagging that much, man.
Well, sometimes it does.
And before this, Dylan was just talking about how clean this raid was. Before we actually started this recap, we were talking about these raids, and Dylan just said that fucking destroyed the space, man.
Yeah.
All right, and next up we have Leroy, who's going to take us through our hit on number 11 by Valley. It is on pause right now, Leroy, whenever you're ready.
All right, boys, you got it on pause, ready to go?
Yep.
All right, let's do this. Hit play.
Okay.
All right, so sick raid here by Valley. This bloke just jumps on and says, has anyone got this space? No. All right, so off he goes. Golem in, he's coming with a stone go, bow, low, la, low, my Jojo. And, yeah, lovely funnel at 9. Awesome 2 wizards, really strategically placed at 12. Without them, he would have failed. And he also does a little wizard walk at 12. If you can see, he totally meant that, 100%. So in come his bowlers. We love Valley because, yeah, he's just a good attacker, and but even better than that, he's a good team member. All right, remember that, kids, if you're watching. How late was this in war again?
It was like 6 hours left in war, I think.
Yeah,
Notice the brilliance of the Archer Queen, as always.
Banging on a wall.
Yeah, so the Archer Queen just loves the wall. She's addicted to it like an amphetamine. So Supercell need to check that out a little bit better. But so his kill squad's achieved like hella a lot. So he's got an Inferno Tower, Queen down. You want nothing except start your loons. Way he goes, he's just going to start hasting his loons in. At the same time, he doesn't really need to worry about too much of a funnel because this base is allowing his loons to go straight to the Inferno. Sorry, guys, a bit windy where I'm at the moment, just in case you're getting a bit of interference. And, I mean, this base is absolutely wrecked. I mean, you know, you can't help it when it's, it's not the hardest loon pathing. I will say that. But regardless, the job still has to get done, and get done it did. So well done, Valley.
So Leroy, are you like 3,000 feet in the air? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not. What is it? Meters over there? I forget what you guys use.
Yeah, it's meters down under, bud. I'm on level 71. Times that by 3 because it's 3 meter floors. Yeah, I'm on about, I don't know. I'm bad at maths. I'm on 210 meters in the air at the moment. But that's my commitment to Clash of Clans on your channel, Greg. Everything for you.
For those of you watching from the same part of the world, that's around 700 feet.
Yeah.
So, no, good raid, good war. Nice stuff, RO. I've got to actually scoop, guys, but I really wanted to show that because me and Valley planned that one together. So, peace out and good luck.
Thanks, Leroy.
Later, Leroy.
See you, boys.
All right, so this war, Dylan, how many 10v10 triples did we have?
Let's see here. We had 1, 2, 3, 5? 5 out of 9?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, we had 5. We're going to be covering 4 tonight, so I know Dylan is excited about this first raid to commentate because he planned for it, and then somebody else finished up the plan for him. So whenever you're ready, Dylan, take me through it.
All right, so I'm hitting play. It's at 3-8, 3-7.
Okay, cool.
So what I immediately noticed planning for this base was the obvious Queen Walk for 2 ADs, the CC, and an Inferno. And then I got fairly unlucky. Those Teslas popped and had a wall breaker fail, but Smirks here was able to come through with the similar plan and clean it up nicely. He almost had a wall breaker fail, but luckily this guy wasn't super smart. Didn't use 2 small bombs because that's how much it takes to kill a level 6 wall breaker. Fun fact. And he's going to do this really nice queen charge, and it's super high value, especially considering he only needs 2 rages for it, which is just insane. He gets 3 Teslas, 2 air defenses, an Expo, 2 Archer Towers, and it really opens this base up for a pretty easy back-end Lalo, which you're going to see is what he does here after his queen takes out the CC and is moving on to the Inferno. So this was my plan. My queen actually went sort of around to 3 and didn't do much. But so now he's dealing with the king and the hound, and after that the queen is pretty much safe to walk, especially with what he does here in just a second. He drops his king. That is going to speed up the queen because she's not going to have to take out those buildings, but it's also going to tank for the archer towers so that he ensures that his queen will make it through to kill that Inferno Tower, which is obviously critical for a Laloon raid. So queen is stepping up. King is still walking around, not taking much damage, getting good value, starting the cleanup process. You'll see starting his Wallow here. He gets a beautiful freeze, a Sweeper, an Inferno, Wizard Tower, and the Queen, which allows his loons to come in really nicely, and also he can put down his Skelly spell under the Rage, and that'll take out the Queen super quickly. So once that Inferno's down, most of the threats in this base are terminated, I guess. He still has a haste and 4 loons to drop, and there's just not much left, and everything's tanked by those Lava Hounds, which is just really solid work. Great plan, great execution. I'm proud of the plan, not proud of my execution, but you know, you win some, you lose some.
Now, Dylan, why did he not drop the skeleton spell when everything was frozen? Is there a reason behind that?
Well, you need to wait until like the defenses are tanked by the loons a little bit. Also, he was probably like dropping loons and stuff, and maybe the timing wasn't quite perfect, but obviously it worked out. He still has skeletons up at the end doing cleanup, which is just great. Yeah, basically you want to make sure like that there's no mortars that are up that are going to be firing in, or like if there's like that bomb tower could have gone his skellies maybe, but so you just have to make sure like those ground targeting splash defenses are either down or going down before you drop it, which is basically why, probably.
Okay. All right. Well, next up, you tripled, right, Dylan?
Yes, the rare occasion.
Oh, come on. You're a monster. Don't even lie. I am on pause whenever you're ready. Oh, I'm sorry?
I wanted to say one thing real quick. Smirks with that triple, that was his first triple with us since he joined us, and just wanted to give him mad props, because every time somebody gets their first triple as a Spartan, you tell everybody about it.
Yeah, it's a pretty big thing. Everyone's excited when somebody triples. I mean, the first time, I wouldn't even know, right, Dylan? You always bring that up to me, right?
Yeah. When's the last time Greg tripled? It was like the minor meta, and he just like, it was a dope attack. It really was. We were struggling on this bait, and Greg was like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. And he just dropped a triple out of nowhere. So pretty sweet.
All right, Dylan.
Well, as sweet as this next attack we have for you, which I'm hitting play on right now.
Sounds good. I'm all ready. Go ahead.
So this base really exploiting a poor design, but everything in this raid went sort of better than I even could have hoped for. Started out with the Queen Walk, which gets huge value, which we knew that from the scout. Had a moment of concern here. Thought she might go wrong way, but that baby dragon did good work funneling, and then she gets 3 Teslas, an Archer Tower or 2, I think, Wizard Tower. I mean, just awesome value up there. And then she's going to pull the CC, and I'm not even going to have to use a Rage for her, even though I had one, just in case. But that Rage being saved came in clutch later.
Mm-hmm.
So CC comes out, drop the double poison down. 3 baby dragons, which can be, an intimidating CC, might force the ability, but with the double poison down and the archers being there, the queen was able to handle it fairly well. And then now I'm going to start dropping golems, or my 1 golem, and the healers are actually going to lock onto that shortly, and it's going to live the entire raid. Basically didn't have to do any funneling here. He just gave it to me. Going to wall breaker in, round about the bomb tower. Going to jump over the Inferno, and going to start. So kill squad's going in. It's weird commentating a raid that I know by heart. So I'm like, okay, here's how it's going to go. But I'm like, okay, slow down, because this is what actually happened. So drop the freeze spell, got huge value out of that rage. The healers are keeping everything up really nicely. I'm going to drop the second rage here in a second. Going to start in the baby dragons around 3. Kill Squad is just doing work. Like, it did so much better than any of us expected when we were planning this.
Except for Hex, maybe.
No, Hex always thinks Big Kill Squad is not going to do anything.
Oh, sure.
Every time, man. And then, so we're just getting down to, like, basically cleanup. There's still a couple defenses left. And then, second moment of panic, I'm going to hit all 5 Zams.
Yes.
With, like, 1, 2, 3, two air bombs. Oh, there's a 4th Zam, and then I think a 5th goes down in just a second. But Queen still up, King still up, still got half a dozen bowlers or so. So it was all good. Got a little close on time, and there's the 5th Zam. Taking out 5 of my 7 baby dragons that I used on the back end. And other than that, they did not go down at all.
That was scary.
Yeah, that would probably make you clench pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. So.
Yeah, I was like, eh.
Yeah, Hex is the one that helped Dylan plan that. So props to him and props to Dylan for some amazing execution. That was hype as fuck, man. Because Smirks, well, Dylan did his first raid, and then Smirks cleaned it up like 20 minutes later for the triple, and then Dylan comes in and does this like a couple hours after that. But it was all the first night of the war, so we were.
Yeah.
So dope.
All right, so Grizz, how was it being on the sidelines this war? You weren't in the war. How was it? Was it fun? Not fun? Stressful?
Not fun. It was. I don't know. It's not that I didn't have any confidence. I knew we were just, like you said, sitting on the sidelines is not my style. So.
Gotcha.
But I mean, everybody.
Well, and unlike a lot of leaders, Grizz actually drops triples. So.
Oh yeah.
All right, Grizz. Well, Max or Milsy tripled this war. Why don't you take us through his raid whenever you're ready?
Let me see. It's number 4, right?
Yes.
All right. So it was really nice to get a triple. He tripled right before the break, and he's another one of our guys that get on voice a lot and help us plan, and is partly responsible for. He's not always the one that gets it, you know. So I think him and Dylan and
him and Hex. I had no part in this raid.
Oh yeah, well yeah, not this raid specifically. I was just saying the 4 of y'all were the ones that did most of the voice chat this war. So
yeah.
I'm ready whenever you're ready, because this was a really nice raid. He came in and knocked it out again right after the first person hit it and just cleaned it up. So press play.
All right.
So it's a CB. It's a suicide hero. And he's gonna start at about 11 o'clock. Drop a giant, then a wizard, the minion, just create his funnel. Gets his heroes down. And then he's about to wall break in once this funnel's good. Camp goes down. There you go. Queen's down. So he goes in. And again, keep an eye on his queen, because I'm pretty sure this is another one of those raids where right before his queen dies, he's going to start his Lalo and keep her alive. Lalo. So CC comes out. AD's down. Queen's down. Drops the poison, takes the CC pretty easily. Once C drops his ability, the dragon goes down. The beginning of this raid's slow. So his queen is safe, not under attack by anything. Drops his Lalo. And again, we mentioned earlier about 2-phase raids. This is another one of those raids that kind of had 2 phases. I thought he kind of forgot to drop his second phase, but it ended up working really well for him. As you can see, he's going to go through the middle and take out some Teslas. His queen's still safe. And finally, just now, he drops his back end part of the Lalo, just like Dad did, I think. and then it's just gonna come right through and crush the backside of this base.
And Queen being clutch as fuck, taking out that Inferno.
Every time the Queen goes into the range of something, right before she dies, she steps back out of it. So now, I mean, it's obvious she's going to live the whole raid. She's on the backside of the base, and she's just cleaning things up. And I think if his Queen hadn't lived, he would have timed out, right? Because his Hound doesn't pop.
Maybe. He did have a lot of loons, though.
I don't think his last Hound pops.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
No, it doesn't.
Wait.
It's close, but not quite.
Yeah.
It's like another.
There you go. The Hound didn't pop, so his Queen being up was really clutch. And she finally did come there. Yeah.
Giant bombs.
But she did take out the town hall.
Yeah. It's interesting how the Queen can be just brilliant sometimes, and then all the other times it's like, okay, beat that wall instead of the wall that's like, actually where you need to go. Or, oh, yeah, beat that wall instead of go to that open compartment that's right there. Or, stuff like that. But then, here it's like she's brilliant. It's brilliant. Just like, I don't understand.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Take her out to dinner when she's being nice.
Luck of the draw.
Luck of the draw. All right. Well, tonight is a little bit of a special thing. I didn't really talk much about Luke, but Luke is another YouTube guy. He does base building. So thank you for coming on. I know your time is probably precious. You're probably editing videos or not doing that. I don't know what you do in your spare time. But how's your first recap so far? You enjoying yourself, Luke?
Yeah, good man.
Good man. That's all you got?
Yeah.
Well, we have a very special occasion for Luke as well, as he got our first SL 11v11 triple this war. So how did you feel about that? Did you, run around, or did you just kind of go lift some weights? What'd you do?
So pretty much, I looked, as I was doing the raid, are we looking at the base?
I can get right on the base, and it's on pause whenever you're ready, buddy.
At the base, lane. So pretty much, when I realized that I was about to triple the base, my bowlers were rolling out on the side, and the jump, if all the troops followed the jump into the Inferno and took it out real quick, and then I was like, and then my Queen and King smashed through the last wall, I was pretty much cheering, but I didn't say anything. So, you know what I mean?
I have to point out too as well that it was a minute and 35-second triple 11v11.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. I looked down at the timer. I had a minute 29 left.
Yeah, that's pretty gross, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
So yeah, pretty much what I did, how I figured out the raid. I was thinking of doing a loon at the start with a shuttered entry with some boulders. And I was thinking about coming in at 6 o'clock, pretty much running straight through that Inferno compartment. But see how the outside trash buildings, they're pretty compact. It's not going to be the easiest and cheapest to funnel. So I just decided to do a ground attack because we have 1 star on the base. So we needed to guarantee the 2 just for stars' sake. And the possibility of 3 was real nice. So instead of a normal bitch attack with my usual 2 giants on either side, 5 bowls on either side and 2 witches, I decided that the Inferno at 1 o'clock would fry the bowlers and witches on the right side of the base, traveling from 3 to 12. So I went really light on that side and did a heaviest side amount of troops from 6 to 9. That's just no splash damage, and they take out a lot of value. And then the spells just went from there and just ran straight through it. So whenever you're ready.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty quick. So drop the 2 giants, 3 witches on the left, 1 witch on the right. I didn't even really count how many bowlers I put down on either side. I just know I put more on the left for the jump down. Early rates, just get everything rolling. Perfect ability, I reckon, in my opinion. Heal while everything's under the tone, so nothing's taking damage. Maybe a slight late poison on the baby dragon. Rage on the king while he still has some health, so he doesn't have a wasted ability. And now you just see, from here, I knew it was pretty much a triple. Because I've got stuff smacking over walls to the opposite side of the base, and you're just like, I don't even know what's happening there, but that's good. Queen goes through. She starts getting smacked on. So I pop the ability, try to take out that back-end wizard tower there so the witches and all that don't get fried. And luckily, out of all the trash buildings there, she picks the wizard tower just before she dies.
See, like I said, sometimes the queen is smart, sometimes not so much.
And I was thinking, I didn't really. It was an 11v11 triple, so I didn't swag the 2 archers at 6 o'clock. So I'm sorry, Grizz and Greg. Let you down.
Okay.
And he's the MVP giant, just smack on the wizard for the triple.
Yeah, nice hit, man.
That was sick.
I just like to point out that doesn't just do bitch attacks. He does bitch attacks with dips a lot, but with Town Hall 11v11 raids, he does Lalo or whatever's needed. He was in the Town Hall 11 tournament. Not Town Hall 11. The 5v5 tournament with me and Dylan, and got a few triples. And it's always impressive to watch him attack. I mean, I just wanted to point that out. It's not like he just
everyone
bitch the
like
space, like he said.
He plans his bitches remarkably well. Like, a lot of thought goes into every bowler bounce and every witch drop. Like, it's very tactical.
My point was, you didn't just do your cookie cutter bitch raid. You analyzed the base and made tweaks that you thought were needed. And so,
All right, so guys, I just wanted to point out that we are now into the playoffs. I'm super fucking excited about that.
I already thought we won.
shut up.
Grizz, what are your thoughts about making the playoffs, man?
Oh, that's I believe that I told y'all back in week 6 that we were gonna make the playoffs. Everybody needs to shut the fuck up about losing, and we're gonna go undefeated and make the fucking playoffs, and that's what happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan, what are you feeling about this playoffs, man?
Well, there are multiple clans who stand between us and the first ever CWL championship. And I have a message for those clans. They better watch the fuck out, because Sparta is coming for them.
Yeah.
All right, Luke. And what do you get? What are your amazing thoughts about making the playoffs? I know you've got something special, Luke.
Well, I pretty much just say, see you on the battlefield and see what happens.
Oh man, that's just lame sauce. I thought you'd have something better.
This is why we need Leroy here.
Well, actually, just a quick recap of the playoffs. We got the 3rd seed by winning our division, which is going to have us matching Reddit Omega. Reddit Omega got the 6th seed, but not because they lost this week, only because Mariana Trench won. We all ended up at 10-3. And, I mean, our division, the records going into the playoffs are pretty crazy. Everybody in our division would have made the playoffs in their division, but only 2 or 3 people would have made it for sure in our division. So, but yeah, so we matched Reddit Omega, and then if we win that war, we'll play the Swarm. It's a bye. And in the other side, they've got Faked Wargasm matching up with Mariana Trench. And then if we won through, we would match the winners of those 2 in Dark Looters. So, can't wait.
Like Dark Looters.
Probably, but you never know, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, I want it to be Dark Looters so that we can, have a second chance at them.
Hey, but
for real.
We had a tough loss to them but we're coming for you.
Yeah. We're coming for everybody.
We're coming for everybody. Yeah, that's a good statement. I'll go with that one. All right, Luke. Well, since it's your first recap, I'll let you close it out. Do you know the punchline?
I have a good idea. All right.
No. There's only one punchline.
Yeah, I know the punchline. I got it.
Okay. Good.
All
Just
right,
drop the
thanks
check.
for Come on. All right. Thanks for watching Greg's video, guys. Now this is Sparta. Now fuck off.